What's going on, guys? ChumpChangeXD here. Hope you're all staying healthy, having a great day. Today we're going to be going over some plans for the upcoming videos on this crypto mining solar trailer. Now, you guys know I got a 6000 XP right here, and I have another one right here that's actually off and not running. This guy has been running fantastically, been pulling 2,000 to 3,000 watts all day consistently for my crypto mining stuff. I actually did just shut it off today because it's kind of cloudy and I had things running overnight a little bit more than I actually should have. I got these things down to like 20%. You guys know I got a full server rack pack of batteries right here, and I just upgraded all of them so they all read properly with communications to the 6000 XP. So this system is working flawlessly. Shout out to Signature Solar for providing amazing units, right? I did purchase these with my own money, by the way. I'm just saying in general, their quality of the EG4 stuff and the 6000 XP is literally phenomenal. So I can't wait to get the second inverter right here hooked up to this guy and have them running in parallel. But now the point of this video is to talk about what's going to happen with this second 6000 XP. You guys know I don't have any solar panels hooked up to it. If you've seen my previous videos, I only have the two strings that are right here coming from the solar pergola that I did a DIY build on, and you can see I don't have anything hooked up to the solar input here, which is another reason why I haven't hooked that up and got it all running. So you guys know that my solar pergola that I DIY built is right over there, and on this side of my yard where I'm planning on building a shed, which I'm going to talk about in this video, is another set of solar panels that actually go to the grow watt setup that's designated for my exhaust fans. Now those exhaust fans, I could just run off the 6000 XPs once I get both of them hooked up with two arrays and running fine. So I think I'm probably just going to end up taking this apart. But regardless, that other solar array needs to get taken down because I am going to be building a DIY shed right here in place of all of this stuff. So my plan is to use those concrete footers with some 4x4 posts, and I'm going to build a nice platform for the base of the shed. I think I'm going to try and put it more or less where these Shelter Logic little carport things are, and I'm going to build it about 24-foot long base and 12 feet deep, like a big rectangle, right? And then on this side of the actual shed, I'm going to have a lean-to style like covering, basically, so I can actually have a pass through here where the kids can like park their bikes and all that stuff, and I could do some work outside and not be rained on and all that. So that's going to be the plan here. I do need to take a whole bunch of crap out of these two sheds here, and I need to get all of these solar panels disconnected, which is going to be a real big pain in the ass. But I think I'm just going to do that at the snap of a finger in a little bit. But for right now, let's go check out the solar panels I actually just got. So this is the pallet that just arrived actually late yesterday afternoon, so I didn't have a chance to come out here and record, but these are the same solar panels that I actually have on top of that solar pergola. And the only thing that really stinks about having the same panels is the fact that the bifacial is now not going to be able to be used on the backside of these panels because it's going to be going directly on top of my shed as a roof, or on top of the roof. And yeah, that kind of sucks, but it's really not a huge deal because the bifacial on those really doesn't get hit as much as you would think anyways. I mainly get about 400 watts per panel max, so that's really where I'm going to be at with these. Again, there's 16 panels here in this little bundle, and I'm really hoping that this panel right here isn't broken. I tried digging away at this to see, but this is some hard cardboard, and I think this little impact is hopefully fine. So I'm gonna have to break this at some point in the near future and make sure that's not broken. But I did get some weather stripping stuff that kind of goes on top of the roof at the edge of the panel, so the wind will gust over the panels instead of going under the panels and lifting them up. So that's the plan there. I ended up getting some roof brackets, which is kind of neat. These guys, you basically lag them down to the roof, and they got some sealant on them, and then you can tighten the panels to them, so that's pretty awesome. And then I ended up purchasing some extra wire, AWG negative and positive wire, red and black, right? Just so I had extra for the future in case I ever needed it. I didn't want to pay for shipping twice on a bunch of stuff, so I just paid like $300 to have this shit shipped to my house, and it is what it is. But yeah, so that is the plan with those. And then I ended up getting a whole bunch of wood. Excuse the mess. Started purchasing wood because of the whole port lockdown. I didn't want to get screwed from just a shortage of wood and having to pay like a whole bunch of money. So I started buying all the wood, and I think I have enough to do the base of the unit, right? So actually I think I need some more 2x8x12s, but I should have a lot to at least get me started, and maybe I'll need a few more for the joists. But I do have some 2x8x8s, and yeah, I don't know if I'm actually going to use those. I really do need the 12s though. Then I got some 3/4 plywood. This is actually a little thicker than 3/4 of an inch. This is going to be very sturdy for the bottom of the actual shed. This stuff I actually just had in those carports over there that I'm going to have to take down at some point. So I started taking all that stuff in here. But nonetheless, got some frame and nails. Got to have my nail gun, obviously, and my compressor to build all this. I'm not screwing this shit together. And then when I was talking about that lean-to that I'm going to do on the side of the shed, this is what I've been working on with my truck. I've actually been rhino lining the outside of it because I had some right here behind these fender flares. Basically I had some rust and stuff, so I bondoed it, fixed it, and then I rhino lined the entire thing. As you guys can see, I rhino lined the back rack and all that. You can tell color difference a little bit, but once I do this whole truck, it'll be perfect. But taking off like the hood and all that stuff and painting it out here on the driveway, just like on the ground, really sucks. So having an overhang where I know I'm not gonna have to worry about rain, and then I can plastic off 3 sides to be able to continue to paint or do anything that I need to do outside to avoid bugs and all that shit, is going to be super useful for my life, just having it against the side of this shed, right? I have to have the kids park the bikes under it and all that stuff too, so it's pretty neat. Won't be filling up my garage anymore. So anyways, I got to get all this basically ripped apart and get it all situated and ready to go. I'm really wondering what you guys think about these things though. The only reason I'm really going to use these is because I don't want to have a permanent structure with sonotubes and all that stuff. I really don't think I'm supposed to have that over here, to be honest. So I want to have a temporary structure that I can always take down need be if there's any issues or whatever. That way, yeah, I don't know. I think that's probably the best way to do it. And all of this sandy gravel stuff here, this actually used to be a gravel pit back in the day from what I hear anyways, so all of the dirt around here sucks. So I had to get a bunch of dirt trucked in to get my lawn like somewhat decent, which was a pain in the ass. But all of this sandy dirt is really what's all around here, so I think I should be okay just setting those footers on the ground once I get this kind of smoothed out, and the platform should be fine and not really sink or anything. But again, the main reason I'm going to be building the shed over here instead of over there next to the pergola is because I don't want to be ruining my grass over there, for one. And two, I was thinking of having like a 50-50 placement with the solar panels, right? So I got those ones facing north, then I'd have these ones facing south. So as the sun comes up, it's going to hit that pergola perfectly. And then as the sun goes down, it's going to be nailing this about noontime to the rest of the night all here. And I think that's probably a good plan. I also want to know what you guys think about that, so obviously you could leave it in the comments below. But yeah guys, it's just kind of a rambling video. I know I've just been kind of shooting the breeze, but I'm really not looking forward to taking all this apart, cleaning all this up. It just really sucks. And then the whole DIY build thing, I think I'm gonna have to do it in a few different sections. I'm probably gonna do the base in one video, and then I'll do the walls in another video, and then the roof in a third video. I think that's probably how I'm gonna have to do it, just because it's way too much work for me to do all this by myself in one single video. And then you guys wouldn't hear from me for like a month if I actually ended up doing that. Now you guys kind of see where the sun's kind of hitting right now. I do have a sprinkler somewhere over here. Where is it? Ha, there it is. Okay, sprinkler line right here. So I can technically bring this shed out to about this point, right, where the sprinkler is gonna not be affected, right? So probably I would say, I don't know, about 4 or 5 feet this way, but it will be much further forward than the panels are set right now, which should help with the sunlight as well. So it'll be a little bit out onto the grass here, just because again, sprinklers aren't hitting anywhere past this point over here anyways. So I think that's probably going to be the best bet. Yeah, I'm just really not looking forward to cleaning all this up by myself. It's really going to suck. But you guys, hopefully y'all have a fantastic day, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and just listening to me ramble on. I do have to get this whole battery setup ripped apart. Actually, you know what? Let me know what you guys think about this. Should I take this all apart? or should I just leave it there? I guess it's really not bothering anybody if I just kind of leave it there. I'm just gonna disconnect the solar stuff obviously for the time being, and then maybe I could figure out a different placement for it. Maybe I'll just throw some panels up on top of this thing, even though they really won't get hit much, but I don't know. Let me know your comments on that as well. You guys have a great, fantastic day. If you're interested in anything from Signature Solar, use coupon code ChumpChangeXD for $50 off your first order. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. I'll catch you in a bit. Peace out.